Sure. Here's a YouTube script for your channel FK iPhone about the 2025 iPhone 11. It's written in a natural spoken style, around 600 words, covering the features, design, and a conclusion without any quotes, numbers, or headings, --. Welcome to FK iPhone, the channel where we dig into the latest Apple drops without any sugarcoating. Today we're talking about something a little unexpected: the 2025 refresh of the iPhone 11. Yes, you heard that right. Apple went back to the 11 and gave it a modern update for users who don't need all the bells and whistles but still want solid performance in a familiar form. Let's start with the outside. At first glance, it still looks like the iPhone you remember: curved edges, aluminum frame, and that glossy glass back. But the build has been refined. The bezels are thinner, the weight is a bit lighter, and the device has a more balanced feel in the hand. Apple has introduced a couple of new color finishes that give it a fresh vibe, but kept the classic look overall. The display is brighter and more color accurate than the original. You're still getting a liquid retina screen, but with better contrast and improved refresh rate. It's not OLED like the Pro models, but honestly, for everyday use, it looks crisp, vibrant, and smooth enough for most people. Watching videos, scrolling social media, or gaming, it holds up surprisingly well. Now let's talk about what's under the hood. Apple didn't just repackage the old chip. They dropped in a more efficient processor that's been used in some of the newer iPads. It's not the fastest chip Apple makes, but it runs iOS like a breeze. App switching is fluid, games load fast, and it handles multitasking with zero issues. The battery has also seen an upgrade. This thing can now get you through a full day without needing a charger, and that's with moderate to heavy use. The camera system still features two lenses on the back, wide and ultra-wide, but both have improved sensors. Photos are sharper, especially in low light, and colors look more natural. Night mode has been enhanced, and video recording now supports smoother stabilization and better audio pickup. You won't get the cinematic mode from the flagship models, but for most people, this camera does more than enough. Front-facing selfies also got a little boost in quality, especially in portrait shots. One of the biggest updates is with connectivity. The new version now supports 5G, Wi-Fi 6E, and has better Bluetooth support. That means faster downloads, more stable connections, and longer range for wireless devices. Face ID is quicker, and yes, there's still no fingerprint scanner, but it works well enough even with minor lighting challenges. Storage starts higher this time, so you won't be stuck with a tiny amount of space from the beginning. Apple also optimized iOS specifically for this hardware, meaning everything just feels smoother and more efficient. No bloated software, no unnecessary delays. Now why is Apple doing this? It's clearly targeting a segment that wants an affordable iPhone with decent specs, without jumping to the Pro price tag. Whether you're upgrading from an older model or just want a backup device, this refreshed iPhone 11 is a pretty smart move. It balances performance, reliability, and price in a way that makes sense in today's market. So what's the verdict? If you're deep in the Apple ecosystem and want something that just works, this updated iPhone 11 is actually a solid pick. No, it's not cutting edge, and it's not meant to be. But it delivers a clean experience with solid build quality, better battery life, decent performance, and upgraded cameras, all in a design that's familiar and comfortable. That's it for today's breakdown. Make sure to drop your thoughts in the comments. Would you go for a refreshed older iPhone or stick to the latest flagships? Don't forget to like, sub, and hit the bell for more real reviews without the fluff. You're watching FK iPhone. See you in the next one.